أشرقت نفسي بنور من فؤادي حينما رددت يا رب العباد وانتشت روحي وصار الدمع يجري يا إلهي خذ بقلبي للرشاد.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Jazakallah for joining us. Today's topic is our youth back at school or tertiary institution in a COVID-19 environment. We will be looking at some of the challenges that our youth will be facing now that classes will resume. We've asked registered counsellor Imraan Kube a few questions on this very important topic. What would be considered normal, healthy responses to what is happening now?
Healthy and emotions and responses is actually to experience anxiety, worry, concern, fear. All of those are actually normal experiences that you should be feeling at this moment.
What would be considered as unhealthy then?
What would be considered unhealthy is obviously when these normal responses of fear, worry, concern, sadness overtake someone's life, when it starts to negatively impact one's life, when one is no longer able to function as normal, so to say.
What are the signs that we can look for if we or others are handling it well or not?
The signs to look for if someone is handling the situation well or not is to look at the functioning of the person. Is the person able to function as normal? We can look at other signs. Sometimes the person's sleep is affected. Are you eating normally? Are you withdrawn where normally you were a person that used to socialize? Are you someone that has now withdrawn completely from social interaction? How's your mood? Is your mood much more lower than it was? So those will all be signs that you are not handling the situation well.
What is an important tool youth can use as a means of coping?
Okay, so there are many tools and mechanisms that youth can use, and you know that every person can use to cope through these times, right? Firstly, I would say gaining structure in your life, right? So I would encourage establish a routine so that and how you gain the routine, try and diarize, have your day planned out so that you have goals for your day. Just that activities and having a plan of action will motivate you. Also, very importantly, is that we take care of our bodies. Are you exercising? What happens is when you exercise, your body releases serotonin and dopamine, which is the feel-good chemicals in your body, right? And then also eat healthily. Yeah, that's basically in order to stay mentally healthy. Those are the things that or kind of structures that you can implement on a daily basis.
Then added to this, what support structures can be created?
So the first support structure that you can look at, the environment at home, look at developing that relationship that you have with your family. Spend more time with your family, right? The support structure of your friends as well. Try and communicate with your friends as well, either through calling them or through making a video call or through messaging them. These are these are structures that we can have in our life that will help us and make us feel more positive on a daily basis.
And what of those who do not have these structures? What can they do and who can they reach out to?
So the first thing that you need to do is you need to identify which area you need support in, right? If it is, for example, a issue of academics, if you are struggling academically and you don't have necessarily the ability to correct your misunderstanding in a certain thing, then you can reach out to tutors, right? You can reach out to your teachers. If you, for example, don't have anyone that currently is in your reach that can help you, then you can ask someone else who might know of a person that can help. So my advice is, if you don't have a support structure, firstly identify where you need a support structure. What is the area that you need help with?
Then lastly, what message of encouragement do you have for the youth out there?
So the advice that I would like to give is, first, that we shouldn't be too hard on ourselves. The second advice that I would like us to reflect on is that we are able to deal with this situation this unprecedented situation that we find ourselves in, that we are able to overcome it, because if we think about a time in our lives where we had to overcome a certain challenge, right? We were able to overcome that challenge, right? So it shows us that we do have a capacity, that natural capacity to overcome challenges, right? So we shouldn't feel intimidated by the situation. We should acknowledge. The third advice is, we should acknowledge the feelings that we're feeling and understand that it's completely normal, right? And then lastly, I would also advise that if you are someone that you feel that you are struggling to cope with the situation, then there's always help, right? There's always people out there that are available to help, whether it's your teachers, whether it is youth organizations, whether it is counselors. There are people out there that can help you, right? So you're not in this alone.
Jazakallah khair for our expert in giving us some of these valuable advices. Jazakallah khair for you for listening. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh.
وانتشت روحي وصار الدمع يجري يا إلهي خذ بقلبي للرشاد أشرقت نفسي بنور من فؤادي حينما رددت يا رب العباد وانتشت روحي وصار